Hello. Whew, that was some work, but we got it done, and I think this is looking amazing. I mean, it's still really bare, but we've got all of the platform in, and this will make the next few steps a lot easier, but we're not doing that today. Today, we are finishing up some stuff in our base, including some stuff with the XP farm. So, one of the things we are going to get doing today is fixing behind us. As if anyone remembers, this is where Nordic built an XP farm for us. It is a silverfish XP farm with the good old infested potions. But as you can see, I've had to cover it up. I do not have the time to supply glass bottles for people, and until I had a fix for that, I just had to cover it. But with the modifications in mind, this will become a XP station of sorts. All you have to do is bring your own bottles. So one of the things we have to do for that is get rid of this. This is our little storage area. We have a bit of stuff going on. But where are we gonna put it? Well, luckily that brings us right into here. This is the pit that we dug. 6 days, and now it's done. But what are we actually going to put up here? As you can see, I've begun to put white stained glass all around here because this is going to be a little viewing platform for the maze below and key other details that will be there eventually. But what are we going to do with all the space above us? That's where the storage system comes in. Above us is going to be my actual business base. That is where everything is going to stay. I'm eventually going to build a storage system. I keep telling myself that. Let's keep imagining I'm going to auto sort my storage. One thing we got to do first is fix the potions, and then we can start moving things over this way. As we make our way there, you'll notice we've got some new rails in place, and we will be checking that out in a minute. But right now, we're going to be looking at... our new portal, which isn't in the pit anymore, and our brand new potion brewing station. Woo, look at this. So, in this place, you got space for people to come and farm their nether wart. Got some nice little brewing stands over here with a bunch of storage. This is my stock back here, but I'd rather people take some stuff from this than use my potions. Because, like I said, I simply cannot afford to supply glass for everyone. You know, I go through about a barrel of this every 2 days, so that's a bit more than I can spend getting potions for everyone. Works exactly the same. It's just mine are locked, and this works off the honor system, so hopefully no one ends up using all mine. There's nothing really stopping them from doing that, but you know, if that happens, maybe we'll have to put some stuff in place, like a key card or maybe a lava drop trop. Anyways, so next thing we will be looking at is the storage. What did we do about the storage? Well, the storage isn't done yet, but as you can see, we've begun to move some things over, including the wood and a bunch of this. So that's where we're going next. Ah, yes, storage. The bane of everyone's existence in any Minecraft world ever, especially people that do big builds, myself definitely included. If you've seen any of my other worlds, you'll know that storage is always a nightmare. What are we doing about it this time? Well, we're going with a very similar approach. We're showing what blocks there are with these, and eventually these will be replaced by shulker boxes to auto-load, and the block palette will be moved out one block with bulk storage over here. As you can see, we've filled up a bit on dirt. Yeah, we've got a lot more dirt to come. Basically, the biggest part we've got done is the wood separating our logs and our planks and bits and bobs. So we have a long way to go with this, but it's a really cool floor. I mean, look at that. That's really cool. Let's go look at it from down below. Look at that. That is a cool design. I really do like this terracotta. I think it's the black glazed terracotta. Always been a big fan of that in the ceilings. Glowstone wouldn't be my first choice, but it's the only one I have right now. And all in all, I think this will make a very cool pattern when we eventually do it for all 4 quarters. So we're going to be doing that obviously out of different kinds of the terracotta, but in the meantime, let's look at what we've got going on down here. So, as you've noticed, we've put a few iron blocks here and there. Now, this entire project, as you can see, the iron blocks, our pillars are going to go all the way around the base. There are 28 total of them, and the reason they're there is this. So this is a full-powered beacon giving us haste. Up at the top, there is a piece of tinted glass. Now, on the server, we recently added a mod that made it so that tinted glass above a beacon beam makes the beam invisible, which is great when you're not down here. But when we're down here, we're here for the beacon beam. So, we're going to eventually, once we get all 28 beacons, we're going to have piston systems that remove the tinted glass to make it so that you can actually see the beacon beams from down here. And there is a very good reason for it. But let's be really vague about it for no reason, alright? What's good for containing things? What's better? What's better than a beam of light? Huh? If you're looking to contain some evil monster, what's better than evil light, or not evil light, good light? And what do you put in a labyrinth? You put in a labyrinth an evil monster, so you got to contain that evil monster somehow. And I've officially lost my mind. Train stations. You love them, you hate them, you probably don't actually use them because by the time you have enough gold and redstone and iron for everything, you're most likely going to have elytra. But hey, we're using them now and the end still is closed, so let's build one to spawn. And if we're gonna build one at spawn, well, we're gonna need a train station. And if we're gonna need a train station, we're gonna need a time lapse. Here we are on the old path to spawn. As if we recall, there is a nice view of my shop coming up right about here. So time for the grand reveal of our brand new train station. Ooh, look at that. We also got all of the greenery finally in place, and oh, that looks really good. I think it looks pretty good. We're still missing a few details right about there, but that will come in time. Right now, we're looking at a train station. It doesn't look very much like a train station. I will be the first to admit that. But as far as buildings go that could go right there, I don't think it's too bad. It doesn't fit with that, but if we then build another building on top of that, then and then another one over there and there and there and there, and if we just keep building buildings, eventually it'll look coherent, right? Okay, well, let's take a closer look. From this direction, as you can see, it's pretty much the same on either side. We did put some amethyst there. I'm still not sure if I prefer that over the smooth stone brick, but for the time being, it is more than good enough. I love the little alleyway we've got going on here. We've got our little crates of things we're shipping back and forth. These are all of our profits from our shop. Of course, not all of it is full, because we need to light up the area as well. But we've got a few things here just to fill up the space and make it look like this train station is actually used. So if we go down there, that takes us back to our base. And here we've got our very, very cheap minecarts, only 25 diamonds a piece. It's a good deal, just trust me, okay? It's a very good deal, even. One would say it's the only deal for minecarts, so, price competitively. And up here we have a public conference room. This is a space I don't really know what to do with yet, so got chairs. If anyone wants to hold a meeting, they're welcome to have it here. On the roof we've got a few little bits and bobs. I'm not quite rich enough to be doing observers and all that just yet, so this is what we'll have to settle for. But as far as train stations go, I think it is pretty good. Nothing terribly serious, but it gets the idea across, and now we have a place for train. Woo! Someone Someone put pumpkins in my window. Who put pumpkins in my window? Is it the same person that left a dog here? Why is there a dog in my shop? I know I'm out of stock most of the time. Come on now. Uh, what noises are you making there, sir? Huh? I'm gonna have to evict you. Should we evict the dog? I'm not gonna do that just yet. Just yet. The dog gets to live a little while longer. But yeah, train station. Hello. That's very close. Hi. And thus, it is time for me to continue the migration of all of my blocks. Getting the storage system up and running is going to take quite a while. I've never been one for automation and item sorters. It's not really my area of expertise, but we're gonna get it done eventually. I'm just gonna keep saying that, and eventually, really big emphasis on that. But eventually, we will get this done. In the meantime, if you liked, why don't you check out some of my other videos. This is the fourth video in the series on this particular world, but I have several videos in another world where I build for a year on Bedrock. Yeah, it's pretty good, and I'll gotta start somewhere. And yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.